All right, welcome back here, folks. We are here tonight with the Nora Grand National Series at Hotlanta, boy, and it's going to be a hot one here tonight. And I'm sure it's probably hot there today. It's been pretty warm here today. Anyhow, looking at the top of the leaderboard right now, Dalton Tucker. Oh my gosh, there's a name from the past. Oh yeah, Dalton, good racer, man. Well, we'll see what he can do here coming up. All right, looking at the race analytics. 66-degree air temperature, 78-degree track temperature. That's probably about what it is down there. 147 laps are running here tonight. That's 226 miles. It's 1.54 miles around this track. 50 to 60 laps on the tires, about 40 to 50 on the fuel, and pit road speed, 50 miles an hour. All right, looking at the points here now. I believe we only got the top 15 points. From there on back, they're not in the driver points. So Dustin Kleba still holding on to the pole. Dakota Reeder in second place. Let's see, what was that? Yeah, Dakota moved up one spot last week. Matthew George, he also picked up a spot. He goes up 57 points back. Ronnie Norman dropped a couple of positions. He goes back to fourth, 86 points behind. Corey Wharton in fifth place. He's 87 back. Sixth place, Todd Slauson picks up the most, tied with picking up the most positions here tonight, picking up 3 positions, 89 points back. Merrick Watchhorn in seventh. He dropped 3 positions, so he is the biggest mover downward, 97 points back. Chad Engel tied with Todd there for the most positions gained, 107 points back in 8th. Vincent Arthur in 9th. He's 112 back. Tyson Palmquist in 10th, 117 behind. Christian Snyder in 11th, 125 back. Joey Stats in 12th. He is 164 back. CJ Mason in 13th, 175 behind. Caleb Elswick, I guess it is Elswick. He is 14th, 187 back. And John Cottle rounds out the top 15 here, 187 points back in 15th place. So, all right, we're going to turn this over to Dwayne. Dwayne, you said it's a little slick out there?
It can be if you miss your marks, Rudy. This setup is kind of finicky. It can be tight and it can be loose. It just depends on where you get back on the throttle. So I had a few laps to try to get a handle on it. Let's see if I can make it a lap around here.
All right.
Well, on new tires especially, it's going to be loose on the get-go. There you go, just like that.
Yeah. Oh my
These
gosh.
drivers are going to have to watch out for that, especially on restarts.
Wow.
I didn't hit anything, so I'm good to go. But yeah, it's going to be really loose if you try to get back into the throttle too soon. What you saw happen there will happen, so they're going to have to be very careful of that on the starts, especially on cold tires.
Well, watch, you got one coming up on the track there.
Yeah, I see him. All right, we'll try this again. So you kind of want to stay out to the wall, let the car drift through the corner. When you feel the front end settle, then you want to be right back on the throttle. You're not out of the throttle for very long here, just enough to get the nose to plant. Same thing in this corner. Once you feel the nose plant, you're right back in it. Go high to avoid the wreck.
Wow, and you were sliding right there. You were sliding right there. Holy smokes.
It's going to be loose for the first 5-10 laps, and then it tightens up. It goes the opposite direction. So you're going to have to try to get as many positions as you can on a restart before your tires get to the point where you're just riding around. So look for a lot of moves early, especially if we have a late race caution. We might have a cautions breed caution situation here, but overall the setup's pretty neutral. Otherwise, we're going to have a lot of close racing, a lot of side by side racing, especially in the early going. And then business is going to pick up, especially, as this race goes on and guys get used to the way this thing handles.
Wow. Well, right now it looks like we got about maybe 21 drivers in the race. That's about normal size field here for these guys.
Yeah, good size field. A lot of great racers out here.
Uh-oh, a little blink by you.
Yeah, that's my internet connection. That's me. Had a little bit of a stutter. I think that's my graphics card.
Well, it seems a little better now that you've got a little bit of wear on the tires, huh? Does it feel better on the track?
It definitely feels a lot better now that we've got the new off of them. That's not as slick. I can kind of put it wherever I want it right now, but still a little loose coming off the corner if you're not careful. It will jump out on you. Yep. Yeah, a little too tight to be able to run the high line here.
Oh, these guys are going to have their hands full tonight.
Yes, they are. That's for sure.
Dang.
And one other key factor here, Rudy, is going to be getting on and off pit road. This is a hard pit road to get onto, especially under green. They're going to come down here through turn 3. They're going to try to, right about where this low sign is, you want to be off the throttle, on the brake, lowing it down here. You got to be at 50 mile an hour by the time you get to these yellow cones. And then you got to maintain it all the way down to your pit. You got to stay all the way out to the grass. Don't want to overshoot your pit or slide through it. And pit road exit's going to be even more critical because there's no pit road wall here to judge.
Right.
And a lot of guys, just by default of other tracks, pit road ends where the grass line ends, but not here. Here, it extends about 50 feet to this green cone, and a lot of guys are going to pick up the throttle right there.
Yeah.
And that's where you're going to get caught with a speeding penalty.
Oh, yeah. All right, folks, we're going to step away for the national anthem. We'll be right back with qualifying.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
All right, folks, we're back, and John Cottle backing up practice there with a great qualifying effort. And over a tenth quicker than Ronnie Norman there in second. Good to see Ronnie back this week.
Yeah, and the weather's going to play a factor, I believe, in this qualify session because it's not completely overcast. It's mostly cloudy. The sun does peek through at times across different parts of the track. And if you've got a lap that's fully in cloud cover, you're going to be fast. If you get a little sun peeking through, it might slow you down a tenth or so.
Yes, sir. How you doing, Jason? Good to see him. He's in chat there. Gosh, I haven't seen you in forever, buddy. I mean, ever. You got married and you like disappeared from life. I understand how that goes, but you got to wear the newness off that new marriage, you know.
Give the whale time to cool off of that chain.
Yeah. Well, we only got we ain't gonna have very many qualifiers. I hear about 10 qualifiers. Wow. Okay. Well, very good, Jason. Very good. Very good. Yep. I have to come in my team speak sometime. Need to get it back and we'll get caught up on life. Yeah.
Now, it is a little bit smaller field than what we're used to having with these guys, so I don't think there's going to be any go-homers. I think everyone who showed up will be racing.
Yeah, I think their truck series on Monday nights they have a little bit bigger field. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. So, all right, well, that's going to wrap it up. And just to let everybody know that they do have 2 stages here tonight on lap 36 and lap 72. And they have 5 sets of tires, no resets.
Now, you might want to restart your overlays because we had a couple of late joiners.
Well, too late. They're probably already screwed up. But anyhow, all right. Here we go. John Cottle coming in on the pole here with a 31.180. Dustin Kleber, points leader, coming in second. Matthew George will be starting third. Blade Timmons fourth. Ronnie Norman fifth. Josh Conover starting sixth. Todd Slauson in seventh. Nick Gillis will start eighth. Jeffrey Mayers ninth. And Mike Bruno will start 10th. Dwayne?
Corey Wharton will roll off 11th. Joey Stats 12th. Tyson.
Wait a minute.
13th.
Wait a minute. That's not what I have here.
I knew it wouldn't be.
Okay, well, let me run down through this. Dalton Tucker starting 11th. Cody Reeder 12th. Corey Wharton 13th. Joey Stats 14th. Martin Plute 15th. Tyson Palmquist 16th. Brady Moat 17th. Chris Snyder starting 18th. Timmy Harper starting 20th. Chad Angle 21st. CJ Mason 22nd. That's the end of the field. It was a little different in yours, wasn't it? Huh? Dwayne?
I'm sorry, what?
I said that was a little different than yours, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Huh, isn't that weird?
Well, it's because we had those latecomers. I figured yours wasn't going to match up.
And they probably didn't. It'll get caught up when they get to going around the track here. It'll get caught up. All right, here we go, Dwayne. 147 laps. We're looking for first stage on 36.
All right, it looks like we only had 16 drivers make the grid, Rudy.
Oh, wow. That's weird.
Timothy Harper, Martin Plute, Dalton Tucker, Mike Bruno, Brady Moats did not make the field.
We're going to maybe start on pit road. Maybe. No, I don't know. Maybe they don't like the way that car feels.
It's possible.
Yeah.
It is a handful.
I'll bet. Yeah, I don't see any of these guys in Discord, so they must have... Timmy Harper's in here. That's about the only one I see.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, green is in the air. We are underway from Atlanta Motor Speedway. Race number 4.
Yeah, only 16 drivers. Oh, man, what a bummer. That's a bummer. Blake Timmons already into third, picking up 1 position. See, Dakota Reeder, is he in here? Yes, he is, back in 15th. Whoa, second place in the points, 39 points out of it. He's got a lot of digging to do, Dwayne.
Yes, he does.
To be riding for, maybe the first, but boy, you would think he'd want to get up there and maybe try to win a stage and get some bonus points,
Easier said than done.
Yeah, I know it. You got some pretty tough guys out here right now. Ronnie Norman comes around the outside, goes into second. And he is going past Dustin Kleba. Wow, Ronnie showing some power here early on.
Yes, he is. So
Side by side
battle going for 5th.
Right. Yeah, Joey Stats on the outside here. Matthew George. And he gets it. That's the way it's done. Looks like that outside line's working pretty good right now, Dwayne.
Yeah, if you can get it to stick there, that's where you want to be. You don't want to go too high, though. You don't want to be out near the wall, not with these conditions.
Right.
You saw in the practice laps there, get too close to the wall, and it's going to pull you right into it. It's just that tight.
Man, I'll tell you what, Matthew George almost went into the wall.
Yes, he did.
He had to back out of it just a little bit there. And he is going to lose that spot. Whoa, contact! Holy smokes.
They saved that.
I'm telling you, Matthew George was heading for the wall.
Heck of a save.
Yes, it was. That was awesome, but it lost a lot of positions.
Meanwhile, up front, Blade Timmons does get by Dustin Kleba, and Joey Stats now trying to see if he can get by him.
Kind of wondering if Kleba may be saving tires right now.
That would be my guess.
You know, 32 laps or 36 laps is a long ways on if you're running, these tires and you're out here and it's slick. Could be a long way.
Yeah.
Boy, Joey Stats almost lost it there going into the corner.
And this track is notorious for chewing up tires.
Yep.
36 laps is really the maximum, 40 if you dare. But yeah, you don't want to go much further than that on the set of tires.
Well, that final stage, man, they're going to have a lot of laps. I think 75 laps they'll have to run on that final stage. Wow. Well, they'll definitely have to be making a pit stop there. Kleba all over the back here, Blade Timmons. Side by side here with, looked like Nick Gillis and Corey Wharton. They were going at it there for a minute, but they got that settled out. Gillis is picking up some positions.
And what this has done, Rudy, it's allowed our two leaders, first and second, to get almost a 2-second advantage over the rest of the field.
Yeah, I know it. I see that. Holy smokes. And it's kind of cool the way Ronnie Norman's hanging on to John Cottle up there. They're both running two distinctive different lines in 1 and 2 and in 3 and 4.
Yeah, and I would be concerned about these guys running as hard as they are right now this early in the race. They're running 0.2 faster than third place right now. And
oh, man.
That's just burning your tires right now. They're not taking it easy at all. If this gets a long green flag run, they're going to pay the price for it.
Boy, look at this here. Joey Stats coming alive on the outside of Blade Timmons. And he goes from 14th to 3rd. Is that a big mover or what?
Yes, sir. Biggest one we got.
That's impressive.
Yeah, and now we're getting to the point where you're getting the tires worn just enough that it's not going to be as loose anymore. You can actually start getting back into the throttle. And whoa, contact! Look out!
Oh my God!
Blade goes around. Hard contact with the inside wall. We stay
no
green.
Caution. Whoa! He's still sitting on the track. Let's go back and take a look here real quick.
Looks like he has towed it to pit road. And remember, folks, this league does not have any fast repairs. So any damage you get on track, you're going to be sitting in your pit stall getting it fixed.
Oh, boy. Oh, Nick Gillis. He kind of did the slide job on Nick Gillis there, and I think Nick kind of let him know, hey, man, there was not enough room for you in there. Oh man, that's a bummer. And yeah, he is sitting on pit road. Oh man, he's gonna have to get damage fixed up there, Dwayne, or that car's not gonna be very fast. And we got a brand new lead here. Ronnie Norman taking the lead now away from John Cottle. And I'm kind of seeing where you're coming from on that. These guys might have got right out there, and or at least John Cottle, and he might have burned his tires off of that thing right now.
Yeah,
He
if you notice, that 2-second lead that they had is now down to 1.2
right
in closing. So they're coming. They're catching them every lap.
Yep. Yeah, I'd be a little concerned about Joey Stats picking up that many positions, 11 positions. Obviously the biggest mover out here right now. Pretty impressive.
Now, it does look like Dalton Tucker was able to join the race, Rudy, but he's 11 laps down.
Oh, yeah. Good racer right there. Yeah, I got no doubt on him, so. Well, that'll be tough to make up. Now the question is if Blake Timmons is going to get back out on the track, because it won't be long here. 9 laps and Dalton will pass up. Nope, here comes Blade. He's coming off pit road.
Yeah, he's going to rejoin the race in 16th position, 3 laps down.
Yeah, he got that damage fixed up. That's good. I don't think you'd want to be driving out here with damage on your car. I really don't think so.
This track is abrasive enough on tires as it is. You add damage to the mix, and it's just a miserable race. I've done it myself, and it's not fun.
Yep. Well, he's back out on the track. John Cottle's second. Dustin Kleba did get back around. Joey Stats goes back into third. Stats back to fourth.
We'll
How about Josh Conover? Look at this. Oh. He's working over Nick Geilis. And look at this. Dalton Tucker coming up with them brand new tires. He wants to get at least one of his laps back. I'm going to tell you, Dalton Tucker's a great racer. I've known him from another league that I broadcasted. Man, I'm telling you what, the guy, wow, he was just amazing.
Yeah, and he's just he needs to show, which he is doing right now, just showing a little bit of patience, waiting for these guys to get it sorted out so he can make the move. Right now, and the reason he's able to do that, Rudy, is because everyone else is almost 20 laps into the run. Ooh, contact there.
Yeah, Conover.
But everyone else is 20 laps into the run. He's just now getting out there. Our leader is doing his fastest lap at the beginning of this race on fresh tires was a 31.1. That time by, he ran a 32.7, and we're not even 20 laps into this. So in 20 laps, you've slowed down over almost 2 seconds from on fresh tires. And that's going to be the key to victory tonight, is getting on, especially with these long green flag runs. The guy who gets in and gets his tires before everyone else, he's going to be the guy with the advantage here.
Yep. Dalton Tucker coming up. He's coming up around here. He's going to try to get one of his laps back. And he does it the hard way. He's going to get around second place, Dustin Kleba, right now. And all he's got to do is pass up the leader, Ronnie Norman, here, and he gets one of his laps back. I'm not sure if he's going to go to the high side. He is going to go to the high side.
Yeah, and on that high side, you know, it's you can make passes there on fresh tires and not scrub your tires, you know, not abuse them. So he made the right move there, not having to worry about these guys getting in his way too much, or, you know, getting in their way.
Right.
Meanwhile, the battle for fourth is on. Josh Conover and Joey Stats going in side by side for almost 2 laps now.
Conover looking strong.
Yeah, but Stats is not going to let him have it easy.
Yeah, he's going to make him earn it. Well, he's got it, but
Meanwhile-
if he can come up in front of him, I don't know. Is he going to do the slide job? He is. Oh, man.
Your question has been answered, Rudy. Kleba,
What's that?
was he saving tires? Well, he just took the lead.
Yep, I think you might have been. You know, you don't become the point leader without having some little tricks up your sleeve. And I'm not saying they're tricks. They're, you know, those are just
right.
the knowledgeable tricks of racing, you know.
Yeah. And not just the points leader. He's going for 4 in a row tonight, Rudy. 4
Oh,
wins
my
in a row.
gosh. Well, first he's got to get through this first stage here. That'll be coming up on lap 36. So about 13
We're
more.
13 away.
Yep. Good. Cottle now back to third. To go back and check on Cody Reeder. Cody's second place in points. And he has not picked up any positions out there right now. Started 12th, running in 12th.
I'm sure he's just biding his time. He knows he's got the stage cautions to get caught back up if he gets too far behind.
Yeah. Yep.
No reason to really push it right now. He's just trying to save his equipment till the end. And I'm sure once we get to the third stage, you're going to see him making moves. And I believe Joey Stats, as you predicted, Rudy, has used up his tires. He's now back to 7.
Yeah. Yeah, he raced really hard to get up there from 14th, and here he's coming in.
And I like this move, Rudy.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he's going to be 2 seconds faster than the guys out there on the track. When this cycles through, if they don't come to pit road, if they're not paying attention, he'll be your race leader.
Yeah, because I know they do have a rule about coming in up to how many laps before the stage caution?
2 to go.
Yeah.
Pit road closes with 2 to go. And it's well before that. I like this move. When the caution comes, he can stay out and, you know, he'll be good to go.
Well, he better get off pit road. He's been on there for a while.
Well, maybe. He is serving a black flag. Looks like he was speeding on pit road.
Okay. Oh, man.
I'll go back and check it. But yeah, not going to work out the way he wanted to. Like I said, this is a tricky pit road to get on, and you're pretty much on the clock. Yeah, I went back and looked at it. He was 20 mile an hour over the speed when he hit the commitment cone. That's a penalty.
Well, maybe it was an emergency of another kind.
It could have been.
I've had them before. Josh Conover in third. Corey Wharton going for fourth. He's going to get by our pole sitter there, John Cottle. Well, Cottle comes back a little bit on that outside, but yeah, Joey's still sitting on pit road. Could have been an emergency, something. Gosh, I hope everything's okay. You know, if it ain't something serious. Matthew George has cut it
behind the wall.
He do what? Oh, he did.
Joey Stats just took it behind the wall. Yes, sir.
Oh man. Well, Matthew George got it collected back together there, and he's picked up a couple positions. He's going to get around John Cottle here, I do believe. We're about 6 laps away from first stage caution. Be five laps here when Kleba comes around. Got about a 1.3 second lead over second place Ronnie Norman. Ronnie was out there, led some laps, and you know he needed those bonus points too, Dwayne, because he lost some positions, couple positions, for not being here last week.
And right now you've got Jeffrey Mayers trying to take stage points away. Oh, they can't make contact. Matthew George. He got tight coming out of 2 and just gets Mayers up into the wall.
Boy.
They save it. We stay green.
Mayers? Todd Slauson, you mean?
No, it was Jeffrey Mayers and Matthew George got together coming out of 2.
Oh.
Mayers got the worst of it.
Okay.
If you look at his front end there, he's got a little bit of damage.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Okay, when I got up there, I looked and it was Todd Slauson, but okay.
Yeah, no, in the melee, Slauson and Reeder got by Mayers there as he had to get back up to speed after ramming the outside wall.
Well, 3 laps to go for the first stage. Kleba with a 1.1 second lead over Ronnie Norman. It'll be a bonus point for Dustin.
Taking a look at the pit road lights. Pit road is now closed. No one is allowed to pit.
That's right. iRacing takes care of all that, right?
No, you can do it manually.
Oh, well, yeah, but I think they have it that automatic, don't they?
No. Nope.
No? Oh, okay.
That was done automatically.
Okay.
Or manually, rather.
Because I know that they do have, you can program stages and stuff in there.
Yeah.
So. All right, 1 more lap to go, and stage will be out. Stage caution. Ronnie Norman still 1 second, 1.1 second back. Third place, Josh Conover. Here we go. He's coming around to take the first stage win.
Picking up right where he left off last week.
No doubt, right? Yep, no doubt. All right, congratulations to Dustin Kleba for the first stage win. We're waiting for the caution again. Nobody's thrown a caution.
The yellow flag is
There
out.
it is. Okay. All right, very good, man. That was a heck of a race right there. I would have never thought that Dustin, with the way he went back at the beginning, I would have never thought that he would have got up there like that. But let's see if we can, if he's in here, maybe we'll get a word in with him. Yep, there he is. All right, Dustin Kleba, you got a copy?
I got you, buddy.
Well, you pick right up where you left off last night. You bring home the stage win here. I was a little worried about you at the beginning there. You really fell back. Was that by design?
Yeah, a little bit. Part of it's just kind of learning the track. I like to use the first stage to kind of learn the track, see what it's going to do, and that kind of helps me save tires at the same time. So I think I had a little bit of tire there at the end, so that was able to get me back around. But had a little memory lapse or mental lapse and just nicked the wall, so hopefully that doesn't affect me too much.
Well, listen, you make your pit stop here. We'll talk to you when you come out on the other side of that, all right?
All right, sounds good.
I don't want to interrupt your caution here. All right, so what's the car feeling like out there right now, Dustin? And can you keep this up for 2 more stages?
Yeah, it'll be tough to see. I see I got about 16 seconds of damage here, so I'm just gonna sit here and get that repaired. Yeah, it's kind of weird. The entry feels pretty good. Center of the corner is really tight in 1 and 2, and then coming off of 2, it gets pretty loose, especially at the end of the run. So as the track gets more rubber, it might change with people kind of running around. I mean, that's what's great about Atlanta is you got a lot of options. So
Yeah.
People keep running the top, we might be able to make that more of an option. And I mean, you always got the bottom too, so we'll see what
Hey.
happens.
All right, buddy. I'll let you go. What room were you in, sir?
KPR Motorsports.
All right. All right. Good luck, buddy.
Thanks, man.
All right. Very good. So stage 1 out of the way, Dwayne.
Yeah, and that's a good move. 16 seconds of damage. Uh, that's actually quite a bit of fender damage, comparatively speaking there. So it's good that he came in, sat on pit road, got that fixed. He should be good for the rest of this race.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to have, like I said before, you do not want to have damage at this track because you don't want to be slowed down. This track is a very fast track. And I know it's a little slick out there for the guys right now, but it's still a very fast track. I can't wait till they get the new configuration on here because they say it's like a super speedway.
Yep,
I don't
it's
know.
like a mini Daytona.
Yep. Hopefully they're working on that. That'll be interesting to see. We'll see how that goes. Well, I know some of the other mile-and-a-half tracks are pretty much like that. Kansas, Chicagoland, Las Vegas. They're just like running a super speedway, sort of, Well, Conover's decided he's going to start on the outside, Dwayne.
And
Not a
that's
bad
not
call.
necessarily a bad move.
Yep. But he does get a bonus point for leading a lap. And he is not in the points here. At least he's not in the top 15. So I don't know. Looking, let's see. He is back. Let me see if I can find him here. I know he's a long way back, but he is not. He's like 16th. Well, way back. I mean, they're all tied for 16th back there, but he's been kind of difficult for him to try to get some points. So every bonus point he can get is going to be better for him, but he's not running for points, I guess.
Yeah, and right now, quick reset here as we get ready to go back racing. Josh Conover scored as the race leader. Ronnie Norman in second, Matthew George third, Corey Wharton in fourth, Cody Reeder fifth, Tyson Palmquist in sixth, Dustin Kleba seventh after getting his damage fixed, John Cottle in eighth, Chad Engel ninth, Todd Slauson 10th, Nick Glias in 11th, Chris Schneider 12th, and CJ Mason 13th. Jeffrey Mayers, last car on the lead lap, in 14th, and Blade Timmons 3 laps down in 15th position.
Well, I see Dalton Tucker did take his car behind the wall, Dwayne.
Yeah, it looks like he had some more connection issues. Pace truck's in. Green is out.
Green flag.
We are back underway from Atlanta. Stage 2. We got to spin right away.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh! Oh my gosh.
Just those fresh tires, Rudy.
Yeah. Oh, let's go back. I'm on Schneider. Who was it?
Tyson Palmquist. Looks like he missed a shift, Rudy, as he goes through there and just goes completely around.
See here.
And CJ Mason gets a heck of a lot of damage as he T-bones Chris Schneider.
Gosh. Wow, it looks like a lot of guys managed to miss everything, but yeah, okay. Oh my gosh, so 3 guys involved in that, but a lot of wreck avoidance there I seen.
Yeah, and it looked like Schneider just couldn't get woed up in time. He tried to. He locked it up and spun, and then CJ Mason just could not get it slowed down. Hits both of them, and 3 cars with plenty of damage.
Yeah, that's a bummer for them guys. Golly, man.
Now, the good news is caution came out. They'll be able to come down pit road, get most of it fixed. But, yeah, this is going to hurt their chances.
Yep. Well, who do you want to talk to there? I'll let you pick somebody.
All right. Let's see.
But make it quick though.
I am on the wrong channel. Hang on. Be a second here. Matthew George, Dwayne Booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Well, you fell back a little bit. May have gotten a little damage, but you're back up to third. What do you got to do to keep it up there?
I think I might have to race a little bit harder. I've been trying to save my tires and ended up falling backwards. So I guess I just have to race a little bit harder, see if I can balance, taking care of my tires and race hard to stay up here. So see how it goes.
Yeah, and that's probably one of the toughest things as a driver is to how do you balance, going fast but also saving tires? It's
Not easy.
right.
I prefer just taking it easy and saving my tires, and then when everybody else is racing hard, burning this stuff up, you end up getting past. So, uh, yeah, we'll see how it goes here.
All right. Well, good luck, and hopefully we're talking to you at the end.
I hope so.
All right, stage 2, lap 72. And this stage will go a lot quicker. Especially now, since they've, chewed up a few laps here under caution.
Yep.
But Blade Timmons did get the way by. He got one of his laps back, so now he's only 2 laps down to the leader in 15th place. And that's a shame. I'm sorry that he's back there like that because, Blade, I kind of like to keep an eye on him. He's usually pretty good,
Yeah, and he's one of the few guys out there right now hoping for 2 quick cautions so he can get back on the lead lap.
Yep.
Give you a quick field rundown here as we get ready to go back racing. Not much has changed since the last restart. Josh Conover still scored the leader. Ronnie Norman second. Matthew George third. Corey Wharton fourth. Cody Reeder, your top 5. All right, we're ready to go back racing. Ace truck ducks off. Green flag is out. We'll try to start stage 2 again.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Ronnie Norman didn't quite get the start that I think he was going to get. How about this? Cody Reeder, I was concerned about him at the beginning of the race, and look at this. He's battling for third right now.
Doing a good job.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Kleba now all the way back in 6th place. Just because he sat there, got that little bit of damage fixed up, and that, we know that's a good thing. He will not regret that.
For the lead, Matthew George. He said he was going to be a little more aggressive. I guess so.
Man.
He's out front.
He wasn't kidding.
Now he needs to just kind of calm down and not burn up his tires.
Yeah,
He still wants to try to save. He doesn't want to do the opposite because all that does is send you backwards.
Yes, sir. And Conover now in a good battle here with Cody Reeder. Man, I'm telling you what, all of these, look at this, about second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, man. What a battle going on there.
Tight battle.
Yeah, Ronnie Norman, Cody Reeder, and this is a side-by-side right here going on.
Yes, sir, and that's a product of trying to get as much as you can on these fresh tires before they start to wear.
Without doing too much damage to them.
Right.
You know, we know how that goes. All right, 32 there, Corey Wharton. They kind of got the whole roadway blocked there just ahead of him, so he's I think he's being pretty patient right now, but I'll tell you what, it could come back to bite him because here comes John Cottle.
Yeah, right now it's a three-way battle for fourth. And they go high in the corner.
Oh my gosh, into the wall. Cottle.
And that's going to hurt him.
Yes, it is. Well, they were all so bunched up right there. I don't know if he was kind of forced up there or what, but I'm thinking Wharton might have ran out of track. Kind of forced Cottle up there a little bit, yeah. And Cottle goes up high again. Wow, he brings him back down though. Looks like he did pretty good on that one. Good run off of two, and
Yeah,
Ronnie Norman's going to lose that.
Yeah, he's showing you right there why you want to run the high side, but with this set, it's really hard to keep that car off the wall. So kudos to him for being able to pull that off. He's going to take second.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Holy smokes. Passed up Conover and Cody Reeder. Running that Dwayne LaPrade line up there.
If you can hang on to it, Rudy, it's fast.
Oh, yeah. That's the whole key, though. You got to hang on to it.
Yeah. Hang on to it and keep it off the wall.
And look at this. He's going for the lead. Oh,
yes,
my gosh. I think he just led that lap, too.
He sure did.
Yes, he did. Yep. Well, how long is it going to be before we see some of these other guys move up to that high side? They're seeing what he's doing.
Not long, as there they go.
Yep. Cody Reeder now going to go around Matthew George. And he's kind of forced to go to the middle lane, but Cottle's still way up on the high side. And, man, he gets that huge run off.
Yeah, if you can hold it off the wall, Rudy, that's the preferred line because you can almost run it flat-footed up there. He's got to let off a little bit in one, but he can get right back on the throttle much sooner than these guys, and that's why he gets such a run off of the corner that he does. And being up that high, you're not scrubbing your tires as bad.
Right. Well, Corey Wharton might have figured that out a little bit here, too. Look at the run he just made on Cody Reeder. I don't know. We'll see how this is going to go, but he needs, if he's going to try to make a run, he needs to go to that outside. Well, looks like he is not quite up. There he goes. Now he's up a little higher. Maybe he can get the run off now. Once you get up beside Cody like this, then that kind of puts you in the position to go by him on the outside, because that keeps them guys from using the whole track.
You know, right now, Cottle is making it look easy, Rudy. I can tell you that is not easy, especially with the way the track conditions are right now. Running up that high against the wall, it only takes one slip up, one mistake, running into the corner a little too hard one time, and you're in that wall. So with him being able to keep it up there as long as he has, I'm definitely impressed.
Yeah, that is pretty impressive.
And right
Corey
now,
Wharton,
he's the only one on the track running that line.
Yeah. Well, you heard what was his name there we were talking to? Dustin Kleba there. He said that he was hoping that the upper line came in. So now I don't know if Dustin's up there. No, he is not up there. But we got a battle here for the lead right now. Corey Wharton going for the lead. And he's going to lead this lap. He led that lap.
And he does.
Nice.
Clears him.
Nice. Very nice. That's the way it's done.
And there he gets into the wall.
Yep. Oh, man. Yeah, he pushed it just a little bit too long up there. Pushed his luck.
And that's the risk you run, running that high line. It will pay off if you can take advantage of it, but it's not without its risks.
Well, that would be something maybe you'd want to try, like, say, at the when you're getting close to the end of the stage or something. You know, then you could drive around the outside of, 2 or 3 people like that. That would be a good time to use that.
It would, except this early in the race, there's not a lot of rubber right there. What they're trying to do, Corey Wharton's ran up into that line as well now. They're just trying to get rubber laid down up there so that it's more stable, and so that they can do that in later stages of the race if they need to. But you've got to get the tire wear built, the rubber built into the track up there before it's a viable option.
Well, Kleba is coming alive. Here he comes, Dwayne. He's moved up 1 lane off the bottom. He's right up in the middle of the track, and I don't know, man. He comes up on Ronnie Norman. He says, I'm not going to follow you, Ronnie. I got to get around you, brother.
He's going to try the low line, and they're
side by side. It's going to be hard to pass right there. Ronnie gets a good run off that high side.
And the battle is on for second as well.
Yes.
Just ahead of these two. Reeder to the inside. I think he's going to get it. Doesn't quite get clear.
And we're about 11 laps away from the second stage. Yep. Cody Reeder coming all the way from 12th. Kleba does get around Ronnie Norman. I guess he has completed the pass. For a minute there, it didn't look like he did. And then Matthew George, which has been extremely hot in this stage, has maybe got something. Yeah, I think he may have something here for Ronnie Norman.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Rudy, Wharton has been enjoying seeing these guys battle it out in his rearview mirror, because that's allowed him to pull out to a 1 second lead.
Yep, and we got 9 laps to go here, Dwayne, for stage 2.
Oh, car through the grass. Chad Engel.
Oh, no.
And he save it.
Whoa, man. A little bunny hop there across pit road.
Yeah, and that was a single car incident. Just got loose coming off of 4, and it sent him down through the grass. He saves it, and we stay green.
Losing a lot of positions, but that's all right. Oh, Dalton Tucker is back, Dwayne, and he did pick up a spot from Joey Stats. Hopefully he's got his internet fixed now, but he is 33 laps down.
Yeah, and right now it's just trying to get as many points as he can, hoping a few other guys have some issues and fall out so he can try to pick up a couple more.
I can't believe this battle here for second. This is unbelievable. The way these guys are racing each other here.
Yellow flag is out.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. That was
Blade Timmons goes around.
Oh, let's go see what happened to him here. Oh, my gosh. But was it just a single car spin?
No, sir. It looks like Chris Snyder got up into the wall.
Oh.
And in trying to get around him, Blade gets loose. And the 3 car of Todd Slauson just had nowhere to go. No time to react, and they both go around.
Oh, yeah. Blade got super loose right there. I think he was trying to get out of Todd Slauson's way, but didn't work out. Oh, man. Bummer for him.
This will not be the stage caution, so we will still have a restart. And no surprise here. Oh, okay, a little bit of a surprise here. The top 3 faked going to pit road and decided to stay out.
Interesting. Yeah, Ronnie Norman's going to stay out too. So the top 4, maybe more of them, going to stay out. Tyson Palmquist, Chad Engel. Yeah, looks like we got 6 of them that stayed out. Everybody else from 7th on back came to pit road. So, all right. Well, I got to talk to Ronnie Norman here. Let me see if I can get him up here. Ronnie Norman, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, Rudy?
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. How about you?
I'm doing all right. Well, you dropped 2 positions in the points last week. You've been running excellent here tonight. You got a chance to get out front and lead some laps. How important is it to maybe get that first position and get the not only the track position, but get out in that clean air?
Yeah, it's definitely, the car's definitely weird back here in non-clean air. It's definitely nice being out front. I had fun on the first stage getting out front, leading some laps. I ain't really done that much this season, so I wanted to get out there, but everybody was chilling, saving tires. So that's more of what I've been trying to do and learn, and try not to run them off as bad. But I mean, Kleba, I mean, he knows what he's doing. So I've kind of been, when he passed me in stage 1, I've kind of rode behind him a little bit and watched him and run how he ran his lines. So,
Sure.
but yeah, no, it's just going to be trying to stay clean, trying to not get loose. But this restart's about to get crazy with all these people that just pit behind us. So
well, yeah,
a lot of tire spin.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because that's what we had there earlier. And man, I'll tell you, guys have got to be aware of that. You guys don't have any rule where you got to start in second or anything, do you?
No, you can start wherever you want, but I mean, you even spin on fresh tires, so I can't imagine with us being on 20-some lap tires here. So.
I know. I know it. All right, buddy. Well, I'll let you go and wish you the best of luck. What room were you in, sir?
Should be in full send. I appreciate it.
Full send? Okay. All right. Good luck, brother.
Thank you.
All right. I got to remember that. Start remembering what room I drag them out of. Dang it. I keep forgetting.
And to answer his question, Rudy, it's 29 laps on their tires.
Yeah. Now they're going to be coming to pit road in another 5 laps here anyhow. So, you know, and it'll be these guys that have not pitted, the guys that just pitted. I don't know. What do you think? You think they'll stay out?
I think they're going to come to pit road at the stage, Rudy. This is I don't like the call here. I know there's very few laps left in the stage, but you've been out there for 30 laps on these tires. You're going to be 2 seconds slower, maybe 2.5 seconds slower than the guys who just stopped. We may have another caution just for guys getting run over.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Gosh, I hope not. I hope not for these guys' sake, you know, because they have no resets here tonight. A lot of people don't realize that. You know, reset gets you a chance to get a new car and get back out there, but they don't have them here. But here's the bad thing about it is they are limited to tires, Dwayne. So if they do stop, you know, you got to be kind of careful how many sets of tires that they use.
Yeah, now they do have 6 sets of tires for this race, so I think they'll be okay. They should have enough to get to the end. Should be able to make it on one more stop after this. Keep an eye on Matthew George. He's the first car with fresh tires in that outside line. Pace truck's in.
Watch for tires, Ben.
Green, green, green.
Green is out. We are back underway. 3 to go. There's a car going around.
Chad Engel.
Chad Engel through the grass.
Oh, man.
We stay green.
Yep.
And here he comes, Matthew George. Oh, he gets loose.
Oh.
What a save. Wow, I'm going to nominate that save of the race right there, Rudy.
Let's go back and take a look at it here real quick. I want to see this save. This was right after they took off. Chad Engel went across the grass. All right, they go into turn 1. And boy, whoa, did he get loose?
Yes, he did, and a heck of a save. Meanwhile, up
Yes.
front, we're 3 wide right now, trying to get this sorted out. As fresh tires, Josh Conover comes to the front. He's going to take the lead easily.
Yep. Well, and you know, this could be good because he'll get the stage 2 points, Dwayne. Maybe this is what them guys were real thinking about, you know, that did come to pit road. Getting them stage points.
Yeah, now these guys who've already pitted, they'll have the option of staying out when we do get the caution. These guys who did stay out, they're going to have to pit.
Yep. Well, here comes Josh. He's going to take the second stage.
And look at
Yeah,
Matthew
there it
George
is.
picking up. He went 4 wide for third, Rudy.
Oh, my gosh.
Caution, yellow flag.
And
All
it
right.
looks like he's going to get second as well.
Wow, Josh Conover pulling out the second stage victory here. If we can get a chance to talk to him, and I don't. There he is. Okay, I got him. See if I can get him up here real quick. Josh Conover, you got a copy.
I got you.
Well, tell me about, you made the call there to stop and get fresh tires only to get by and take the stage points. What do you think?
Well, the initial call was for Matt to hopefully win it, and he got loose. But I mean, I don't get the playoff points or anything because I'm going for owner's points. But it helps Matt out, keeping
Right.
you know Corey or somebody else running for points to get the win. But feels good to finally win some sort of stage. I can't do it in the Truck Series apparently.
Well, don't cut yourself short on it yet, you know. Well, so we're talking to Caleb, or yeah, Kleba, Dustin Kleba. We were talking to him there. He won the first stage, and okay, you are coming in for tires. Okay, I'll wait.
Yeah,
Wait till you get
That's
stopped.
kind of our call. We had 5 sets sitting here,
Yep.
so like,
Yeah.
we'll just take them and hopefully get to the stage like we did, and it ended up working out. I think Matt got back to third, so
Anyhow, you win this stage, and this should give you a little bit of momentum going into the final stage. So everybody was saying that the track was a little slick out there. What's your thoughts on that?
it is. It's almost kind of reminds me of the truck race. Reeder was my teammate then, and now
Yeah.
he's kind of a rival. But he taught me a lot last week when we ran here, and I'm kind of taking that same knowledge and applying it here. And it was working great at the end of the first stage. Saved my tires and was starting to catch Ronnie and Dustin again. And
Yeah.
now we have a longer run here, hopefully, and I'll just do the same thing, let these guys by, and hopefully get them in the long run.
And that was some great battles you guys were having up there, even though the car might feel a little slick. Talk about being out front like that. How much better is the car in clean air?
I can't say I know how it feels because it was a short little run there, but from what I could tell, it was a little bit tighter for me. I mean, I was also driving a lot harder since I got out front, but it's like I was kind of saying, it almost feels like the truck. You start out tight, but I was telling Matt, who's my teammate tonight, if you save well enough and can kind of stay the same pace without pushing too hard, the tires will almost
Right.
kind of repay you back and start to free the truck or the car up later in the run. And sure enough, at the end of I think the stage 2 before the caution, he started getting loose. So hopefully we can keep that and kind of free the car up.
Are you going to kind of split this now? You're going to try to go maybe like 35 laps and then pit for your final pit stop, or don't you really want to say right now? You don't have to say. You don't
I
have
don't
to say
actually
that.
know.
Okay.
No, I genuinely don't know.
Okay.
I know what I want to do. I would probably run it out as far as I can, but as we just saw, I mean, tires are so important. You know, I
Yes.
blew by them guys and pulled, I think, almost 2 seconds that quick. So
Yeah.
it all depends on, you know, where I'm running and, you know, when the guys around me pit, because obviously you don't
Right.
want to lose too much time to them. So,
Yeah.
you know, we'll see. It's kind of one of those things that'll change on the fly.
All right, buddy. Well, I'll let you get back at it. Good luck.
Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you.
Yes, sir. I remembered that time, Dwayne.
Yep.
All
All right, Rudy.
right.
Well, lights are out, and we're ready to go back racing with 71 laps to go when they get to the line. Chris Snyder and Todd Slauson stayed out. They're your front row. Schneider is the scored the race leader. He elected to restart from the outside line.
He's got
Josh
a lot of
Conover will
damage on
restart.
that.
Yes, he
Did you see?
does.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
I see that. Yep. Josh Conover in third. Matthew George restarting fourth. Corey Wharton will restart fifth. Cody Reeder sixth. Jeffrey Mayer seventh. Dustin Kleba eighth. Ronnie Norman ninth. Tyson Palmquist in 10th. Nick Gillis in 11th. Chad Engel 12th. John Cottle in 13th. CJ Mason 14th. Last car on the lead lap. Blade Timmons has taken his car behind the wall. Dalton Tucker will try to advance one more position as he's out and 31 laps down in 16th position. All right, here we go. Pace truck ready to duck in. Chris Snyder goes early. Green flag waving in the air. We are back underway for stage 3 from Atlanta.
I'll tell you, I think I seen a little bit of wheel spin there by Matthew George, but he
right for second.
Yeah, he held on to it. Good job by Matthew.
Yes, he did.
I think these guys are figuring it out here right now, Dwayne. Look at this. Just almost had wheel spin on that start, and here he goes. He's got fresher tires than Chris Snyder does.
Yeah, so Snyder's been out there for 11 laps, plus he's got damage.
Yeah.
So he is definitely going to be able to pull away. Conover's going to close down.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the tires being that big of an issue right at the moment here, but we'll have to see how this is going to go. But here goes Conover. He's taking a look now to the inside of Chris Snyder. Cody Reeder trying to keep Dustin Kleba behind him. I can't say that I blame him. Kleba, man, I was surprised. Where was he at in that second stage? He wasn't up there trying to win the second stage.
Nope, just trying to get through it.
Unbelievable. Well, Dwayne, I think it might be time for a little crank it up here. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's do this, folks. All right, so up front we have Corey Wharton taking the point right now, and Chris Snyder going back to second on those a little bit older tires. He's still hanging in there, Dwayne.
Yeah, he's hanging in there, but he's holding everybody else up. It's allowed Wharton to get almost a full second lead here.
Yeah.
A little over a second now as they cross the line this time by. So a couple of these drivers are probably not happy with Chris Snyder and Dalton Tucker right now, but what can you do? You just got to drive.
Yeah, Dalton Tucker, he's just running laps right now. I don't have any info on him. All right, there he goes in front of Chris Snyder. But here goes Conover. He's going to figure out a way to get around Christian right now. He got him.
Yes, sir. And we're going to go 3 wide here, almost for a split second.
Yeah, I seen that. Oh, my gosh. John Cottle back up into the mix of things here. There's a little bit fresher tires. As you see what's happening to Chris Snyder here, because it's not just the tires that are, is the problem here. He's got 8-lap older tires, but that damage on the back of that car got to be affecting how it's driving out here right now, Dwayne.
Yeah, most definitely.
I mean, my gosh, there's a ton of damage on the back of that.
Yeah, I'm surprised he was able to stay up there as long as he did.
Yep.
With that much damage. The only thing I can think is the front may not be as bad as the rear, and that's how he was able to stay up there.
Right. Yeah, Conover. Josh Conover and John Cottle going out of here for second. Matthew George sitting there watching what was going on here, but Cottle's going to get it. That outside line's still working pretty good right now, Dwayne.
Yeah, even this late in the race, if you can make it stick out there, you've got a good chance of gaining some ground.
Yep. And boy, the leader, Corey Wharton, has pulled away by 1.4 seconds. Now, here's the good thing. One good thing and one bad thing. One good thing is he's in clean air. One bad thing, he's got nobody helping him drafting. Unlike John Cottle, he is actually using Dalton Tucker for a little bit of draft, but I don't really think it's helping him that much right now.
No, he's pretty much sustaining that 1.5 gap, 1.5 second gap between them. And right now, I think these guys are really just riding around, waiting. Everybody's got to stop one more time, so I think they're just kind of riding it out, wait for that final stop, and gain as much track position as you can there.
Kleba just passed up Cody Reeder, and he goes into 5th place. Won stage 1, and Josh Conover won stage 2. If you notice, Josh has got a way different attack in the corners here than a lot of the drivers. If you see him, he's taking it way down on the low side, where John Cottle's taking it way up on the high side. But he did that once before, if you remember. We thought maybe Cottle was doing the right thing up there, and it wound up, it came back to bite him.
Yeah, he just burned up too much tire up there, just running really hard. And now he's in the wall.
As a matter of fact, I think that was what he did the last time.
Yes, it was.
He got into the wall a little bit. He was just pushing it too hard. You get relaxed up there and you think, man, I can push the gas just a little bit more. And no.
Nope.
Oh, man, I hope he's all right. It was just kind of a brush. It really wasn't a big hit, large hit. But it may be enough that it could affect that outside. All right, Cody Reeder going to get by him. Yep, he got by him. So Cody into 5th after starting 12th tonight. We've lost two great drivers out there tonight, Joey Stats and Blade Timmons. And Dalton Tucker just passed Blade and went into 15th.
Yeah, right now, CJ Mason is the first car, 1 lap down in 14th. He had a pass-through penalty on the restart for changing lanes before the start-finish line.
Oh, boy.
So he's hoping for a caution. Doesn't want to be the caution, but that's what it's going to take to get him back on the lead lap.
Now, we could be maybe about 20 laps away from the last round of pit stops. I'm going to say anywhere between the next 15 and 20 laps could be our final pit stop.
Yeah, and it's really going to be determined by a car in mid-pack, not necessarily the leader unless he decides to come first. But yeah, you with the fall off here, Rudy, the way these, and we saw it on that at the end of stage 2 there. You see a guy come to pit road, you better be on pit road minimum 3 laps.
Yeah.
Or you're in big trouble. Because at that point, as soon as he comes back out on the track, you are losing 2 seconds a lap to that driver.
Right. Well, Kleba turning up the heat, just went into 4th spot, putting Cody Reeder back to 5th. Those two battling for 1st and 2nd in the points. Kleba come into tonight 39-point advantage over Cody Reeder, so that's quite a bit. But this is only race 4.
Yep. And you remember how Corey Wharton had such a huge lead? Not anymore. Josh Conover is there.
Kind of makes you wonder if Corey got out there and burned his tires up.
Probably did.
You know, you get out there and you get relaxed. You know, you get that. What did you call that?
Tunnel vision.
No. Anyhow, you just kind of get zoned in on it, you know, and you just ride. You just ride, you know.
Yeah, you get in the zone. You kind of get tunnel vision. You just hit your marks. Don't really realize how much you're burning your tires up.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot of effort from a driver in first place to not really mirror drive, but keep an eye on the mirror or the relative to see, you know, if you're starting to pull away by, you know, more than a couple tenths, you're over driving the car. You want to try to maintain what the guy behind you is doing. So you don't burn the tires up and you still stay in front of him.
Well, Corey Wharton led 29 laps, most of anybody right now. Dustin Kleba just went around. Matthew George goes into 3rd. He says, man, I cannot let these guys get away from me. He was out there and led 16 laps. Matthew George led 7. Let's see, who was it? Ronnie Norman led 11. John Cottle led 15. I think that was the last of the leaders back there. Conover's led 15. So, yeah, right now, Corey Wharton is got the most laps led.
Very nice.
Right now. That could change.
Coming up, yep, it certainly could. Coming up on 46 to go. It's not locked in yet.
Nope. You know, I would say what I would do, I would pit with about 35 to go, but that's just me.
Yep, that'll give you 10 more laps from now.
Yep.
And these guys could probably stretch it all the way down to 20 to go on fuel. I don't know if I would. I'd probably come in with 25 to go, just to, because the tires are just so important here. You need them as soon as you can get them.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I was saying. With 35 to go, that kind of split this final stage in half. Well, actually a little less than half, but still, because they didn't get started right away. Conover in the lead, man. He is rocking and rolling tonight. Well, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. I know there ain't too many awful many in here, but we do have some other broadcasts going on MaxspeedTV tonight. So, but hopefully y'all enjoyed the show. Been a great race here tonight. Dwayne and I'll be back tomorrow night, so make sure you tune in. We'll be going live at 7:40 Eastern for the Lucky Dog Gen 6 series.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun.
And they are at Michigan. Yeah, Michigan.
Yep, Michigan.
Yeah,
I actually took. We were off last night, so I took part in the practice race there.
Oh, good.
That they had. So the setup's good. A lot of close racing. It's going to be a fun race for sure.
Yep. All right. Well, we got a pass here now. Kleba side by side with Corey Wharton. Corey comes back on the outside, pretty strong.
Yeah, and he's got drafting help from Cody Reeder there, and that helped him maintain the lead. Chad Ingle, the first driver coming down.
That was close.
Yes, it was.
Nah, I think Dutson said, you know what, man, that scared the heck out of me. I'm going to back out of this and cool these tires down. That was real close.
Chad Ingle and Todd Slauson, the first cars coming down pit road, making their final stops with 41 to go, Rudy.
Yes, sir.
And these guys better be paying attention.
I know it, because they gained 2 seconds a lap just by coming in. And we're at 40 to go right now. As I said, these guys could come in any time. I would say anytime in the next 5 to 10 laps, I think we're going to see pretty much most of everybody coming in. And it's all going to matter when Conover comes in. You know, he's got to kind of weigh this out. If somebody pits behind him, say like Kleba comes in, that is going to make Conover have to come in.
Yes. Yeah, anybody in the top 5 within that 2-second window there of the leader comes to pit road, they better be on pit road the next lap, or it's pretty much over.
For sure. This is some good racing back here in this pack. Second, third, fourth, and fifth. This is good racing, but golly, man, they are letting Josh Conover get away. Here comes Kleba up on the inside of Corey Wharton. He's going to try it again. Just can't get that run off the corner, Dwayne.
Yeah, and it's really hard to do it from the low line because you need such a run. You need pretty much the whole track from the white line all the way out to the wall to be able to keep your momentum up. And by being out there beside him on the outside line, he's able to take that momentum away, force him to have Kleba to have to check up.
Conover's kind of slowed up just a little here. Not enough that they're catching him or anything, but he's still got about a 1.4 second lead over second place Cody Reeder. Back here in third and fourth, still battling. Let's go back and check on Tyson Palmquist. Started 16th on the field, Dwayne. He is now in 6th place. John Cottle, he's coming in. So is Ronnie Norman.
Yes, sir. The leaders have been given a notice.
Oh, boy, yes.
They need to be thinking about pit road in the next 3 laps.
Yep. Watch Dustin Kleba. I think he's seen that they're coming in. He just let Matthew George get by. He may have got the memo. Conover not coming in. Cody Reeder not coming in. None of these guys coming
on pit road.
Yep, that's what I thought. He let Matthew George get by. He got the memo, but Josh Conover has not gotten it yet.
Well, as long as they can get in the next 3 laps, they won't lose too much ground. May even be able to stay even, but the longer they stay out, the further ahead of them Kleba's going to be.
Yep. And here comes Josh. He's coming in. Yep, and that lets Cody Reeder. Yeah, good job by him, man. Nice, steady, right down pit road. Beautiful. That's the way it's done. Cody Reeder leads his first lap of the race, getting that bonus. He needed that bonus point, too.
Yes, he did.
Now he's only 38 points behind Dustin. No, he's still 39 because Dustin led a bunch of laps.
Oh, how we didn't have a caution on that, I do not know. Todd Slauson on fresh tires got into the back of Jeffrey Mayers, who was trying to get to pit road, and nearly destroyed both cars in the process, Rudy.
Oh, I see Todd's car. Oh, my gosh. Who'd he get in the back of?
It was Jeffrey Mayers. And Mayers has no rear end on that car.
He's coming in. Oh, my gosh.
And our leader, Cody Reeder and Corey Wharton on pit road.
Yes, sir. That's going to give the lead to Tyson Palmquist. And he's going to lead his first lap of the race. And look at that. He just got passed up. Oh, my gosh. I don't know if that was a pass or a blow-by. Dustin Kleba, man, he just blew by him. Got back on the tail end of the lead lap now.
Yeah, and if you notice, everybody who pitted after Kleba is behind Kleba.
Yeah.
Josh Conover is about 3 seconds back, Rudy.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, Kleba just went into third. Conover, he is fourth, but 1.5 seconds. And Cody Reeder just now off the pit road, but he's going to lose that position to John Cottle. Two guys left to make their pit stops here. Tyson Palmquist and Nick Gillis. The only two left out there right now.
And now it does look like Conover was able to make a bit of ground with those 1 lap fresher tires. He's now back down to 1.5 seconds, maybe that 1.8 seconds behind Kleba. And Chad Engel going through the grass again, Rudy. He has been struggling tonight.
Oh my gosh. That's like about the second or third time I've seen him going across the grass.
Yeah, and that's the first penalty he's gotten actually hitting pit road. He's been able to save it. Not this time. Cody Reeder to the looking to the inside of Cottle. That is for position.
He got it. Reeder with about 4 lap newer tires. That's not much. But if you come down to the end of the race, it could make a difference.
All the difference in the world.
Yep. Palmquist. Still waiting for him and Nick Gillis to come to pit road. Nobody has made an inkling that they're coming in yet.
You don't think these guys are going to try to make it the rest of the way, do you?
No, there's no way that they can. Gosh, that'd be like 75 laps or something. Right? No. No, but they could be staying out and run the tanks dry, just waiting to see if a caution will come out, you know?
Galis on pit road.
Aha. Well, that's going to kind of force the hand of Tyson Palmquist here. Now, he's losing a lot of ground right now. The longer he stays out, it's hurting him.
Yeah, he's losing. I mean, he's 23 seconds ahead of Kleba right now, but that time he ran a 33.2. Kleba ran a 31.7.
Yeah.
Over a full second faster.
And Kleba's losing ground here to Josh Conover. Josh is reeling him in.
Yeah, little by little, he's dropped about a half a second off of the the lead that Kleba has, but I don't know. It's kind of evened out right now. And then it's the exact same 1.3 back from Conover to Cody Reeder. "25 laps to go at the line."
Still waiting on Tyson to come to pit road. He has not made. I don't. He's not made a move to yet. He's going to have to, Dwayne. There's no way he can make 75 laps.
I wouldn't think so.
I don't see it. He's going to have to come in.
He's been out there. This will be his 50th lap since he stopped. We'll see how far he can make it.
I mean, there comes a time when you make that commitment that, you know, and you're locked into it. There's no backing out of it then. You make a commitment that you're going to stay out.
He's definitely at that point. He is locked in, and the only thing that's really going to save him right now is a caution. He's going to be 1, maybe 2 laps down by the time he gets on pit road if he has to pit under green right now. He's just losing so much time to the leader.
He is.
Dustin Kleba.
Yeah, Kleba's gaining on him. She's 16 and a half seconds back right now. And time is clicking off real fast. Tyson's not coming in again. Okay, all right. Well, it's going to be, what, about 23 to go when he crosses the line.
And Rudy Chad Engel goes through the grass again. He is really struggling off of turn 4 tonight.
Goodness. All right, Dustin Kleba down to 15 seconds behind Tyson. He is really clicking the time off now.
Yeah, he's gaining about a second lap. Tyson's now coming to pit road. So that'll hand the lead back over to Kleba. And we'll have to see where this shakes out for Tyson. He's probably going to be 2 laps down when this shakes out.
Well, Conover has closed the gap upon Kleba now. He's down to 3/4 of a second, Dwayne. Wow. And I don't know, that could be by design. I think Kleba's dropping the hammer. I don't think he's saving right now. But then again, I don't think Josh is either. I think neither one of them are saving.
No, nobody's saving at this point. We're coming to 20 to go in a couple laps here. These guys know it's go time. If you got it, you got to use it.
Yep. Well, Corey Wharton still has led the most laps of anybody. Josh Conover missed it by about 3 or 4 laps. And Dustin Kleba has led 17, coming to 18 laps this time by. He could still come out of it with the most laps led. It would no, he wouldn't. Would he? Nope. Be 20 to go. No, that would only give him. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it would. It'd be 38. Wow. Yeah, he could lead. If he leads all the rest of them here, he'll come out of here with the most laps led. And just pull away from Dakota Reeder more, you know. Tell you what, Josh Conover's got to be awful happy with this run here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Six-tenths of a second. Get by the lap traffic there. Jeffrey Mayer does a lap down.
He might be able to catch him, but is he going to have enough to pass him?
All right. A half a second. He's going to get by the lap traffic. Can't waste a second clearing them. Got to get by them as quickly as you can. Now Kleba up there in the front. He's got more lap traffic coming up on him. I'm sure he's doing a little mirror driving right now, Dwayne.
Oh, I'm sure he's looking at that relative, if not.
Yeah. I know I would be. I'd be going, man, where did this dude come from? Josh came from a long ways back, almost 2 seconds behind him. And he's only got 1 lap newer tires. Is that going to make a difference when we get down to the last lap?
I'm wondering if maybe Kleba isn't saving some right now, because like you said,
Could be.
Conover only has 1 lap fresher tires.
Yeah.
And if we check the times at the line, Kleba was 0.2 slower than Conover that time by. We'll see what it is this time. He might just be using just enough to stay ahead.
Well, that's what I'm kind of thinking, because he knows that if Josh gets there, he better have some tires to battle with Josh.
Right.
You know, and if Josh gets there and goes to make a dive on him, he might say, and then drop the hammer and pull it back away. You never know.
And if you notice, Kleba is just kind of using CJ Mason for drafting help right now. He's not really made an attempt to pass him. And that would put Mason 2 laps down. But, yeah, he's just kind of riding along right there in the back. Behind him, just keeping an eye on Conover, making sure he stays out front. So a little bit of mind games going on right now as the laps start to wind down. That time by, Conover and Kleba ran the exact same lap time.
Man, unbelievable.
$14 to go.
Conover's right there. Only 0.2 of a second separating them. And Kleba's got clean air in front of him, and we know how that helps you out a lot.
And
Cody Reeder.
right now,
Good.
neither one of these top 2 drivers are they're not holding anything back at this point. They are hammer down.
That's right. I think Cody Reeder's dropping the hammer here too, because he's starting to close that gap up on Josh Conover. Ever so slightly.
Yeah, he's dropped it down to 1 second and still closing. So we'll see if he can get up there and do anything with these guys.
Conover took a look there on the bottom. Did you see that?
I saw it.
He's testing the water. He's seeing how much traction there is down there for him to try to make that pass. I think, in my opinion, and I may be wrong, I think he's going to wind up having to pass him on the outside, or he's not going to be able to pass him at all.
Yeah, I think Kleba's going to willingly give him the bottom line and let him try to force the pass down there, which is a lot easier said than done here.
Yep. And Josh has been running that same line almost all night. He's been running that same line, so, and boy, I don't know. Well, that time Kleba did not give him the bottom. Ha
Little bit of blocking going on, but
There
that's what
we
you got
go.
to do. You see Kleba take advantage of that high line. He gets the drive off.
Yep.
And these 2 racing has allowed Cody Reeder to catch up even more. He's down to 3/4 of a second.
Yep. I figured it wasn't going to be long. He was going to be closing that gap up on these guys. And the more they keep racing each other, the closer he's going to get. We're going to have a 3-car battle here for the end of this.
It looks like it. Oh, little close. Almost contact. 10 laps to go from Atlanta.
Both of them guys are just driving the wheels right off of that thing right now. Literally driving the wheels off of it.
Yeah, and Cody Reeder's enjoying the show in front of him because they're getting a lot bigger.
Yep. He's saying, hello, boys. I'm here. I'm here to play.
And he's hoping that Kleba will pass or block Conover low, and then he'll just drive by him on the outside when he gets there.
Yeah. Or will they get together maybe and get loose and take each other out, and Cody goes on to win it? Boy, that would be really an upsetting move right there for Cody Kleba if Cody Reeder, I'm sorry, did I call him? I meant Dustin Kleba. Excuse me. That Cody Reeder would get by him.
Yeah, well,
take the win.
We're about to find out. 7 to go here when they get back to the line.
Wow, they're getting so close to touching here.
Yeah, they are, and that's allowed Reeder to get right up on them. It's now a 3-car battle for the lead. Will we see 3 wide before this is over?
I'm telling you, man, this is unbelievable. Unbelievable. These guys racing like this on older tires. They got 28, 25, 27 laps on them tires, and we got 7 laps to go.
Yeah, and I think Conover's looking up in his mirror going, where'd he come from?
Yeah. And he may be doing a little blocking too.
There he is. Yes, sir. Right there.
Yeah. Maybe those two get work together, you know, and try to get by Kleba.
Right now, Kleba has a little bit of lap traffic. Todd Slauson there, he can use as a pick, and does.
Yes, sir. That's what he does.
Conover tries to go high. Kleba blocks him. He'll take it low, side by side into 1. 6 to go.
This is going to be an unbelievable finish, I'll tell you.
Yes, sir. This is a great race.
This is the one that you're going to be sitting right on the edge of your seat to finish. And
this is the way you like to see it in. Absolutely.
Yep. We've only had one real caution here tonight. Wasn't it? Just one? Sure. Yeah.
Conover gets loose, has to save it. He's in danger of losing second. Reeder takes the spot.
Golly, man, well, tell me he's not pushing that thing harder than he probably has all night.
Yeah, he's got to regroup, let those tires cool down. He's got 5 laps to get back up there and get it done.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Reeder,
he took right over, didn't he?
Yes, he did, and he's got the freshest tires of the 3. So he may have something for Kleba on that lower line. We're about to see how wide an Xfinity car can get, Rudy.
I'd say probably good 35-foot wide. Nope, he ain't going to block him. I think Dustin, God, I get it out right. He's going to try to stay high here. He's got that high line. Boy, you see Cody right there almost losing it.
Yeah, and that's why he's not giving up that high line. You get such a run off the corner. But Reeder has been better in 3 and 4 all night as he pulls side by side. Are we going to have a Daytona Talladega style finish here tonight, Rudy?
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, I don't know. I really don't know. Well, Conover's got the tires cooled off. He's back in here. But does he have enough time to get up here? Is he going to try to go 3 wide when they come to the line?
Oh, they're racing side by side. He's got plenty of time. It'll be 2 to go when they get to the line.
I would be shocked if they didn't go 3 wide. I really would. I think they're setting up for it right now. Kleba says, well, come on, boys. If you're going to race it, let's do it. Come on.
2 laps to go. It's not often you see the bump draft at Atlanta, but there it is.
Bump draft, I love it. Yeah. Gosh, the race over the weekend I heard was horrible. I didn't see it. This is by far better.
Absolutely.
Well, I didn't hear it was horrible. I heard it wasn't that great.
Kleba gets a little bit of a jump there, but here comes the draft. White flag in the air one more time around.
No overtime tonight. Cody Reeder. Is he going to do it?
He's side by side for the lead.
Kleba's going to let him have it.
I don't think you let him have it, Rudy. They're still fighting. It's not over yet. One more set of turns to go. They come through 3 and 4 for the final time. Kleba down low. Giving it everything he's got. Reeder has the preferred line. Reeder is going to steal a win.
Yeah. Very nice.
Conover second. Kleba will cross the line sideways after hitting the wall in third.
What happened there? We got to go back and take a look at this. What happened to Kleba coming out of turn 4?
Gets loose on that lower line, chases it up the track, smacks the outside wall, has to save it. He does get a great save there, but
Whoa, right
still
there.
finishes
Yep.
in third.
And Conover, good job getting by him unscathed. Oh my gosh, but what a finish. Cody Reeder bringing it home here tonight, folks. Unbelievable finish. Well, we'll get these guys up here just a minute. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner, Cody Reeder. Holy smokes, man. What? You just saved that last couple of laps right there. You had about 2 lap newer tires than Josh and Dustin. Tell me what it felt like out there battling with them guys. You came from way back, caught up to them, and passed them and bring home the win here tonight.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I got to second place when before that green light, or for that last. Gosh, I can't even talk. I'm just so excited. Anyways, I got to second right before those pit stops there at the end, and I knew if I had a good entry and a good exit, maybe I could come out right behind Josh. But Dustin short pitted, and it just it kind of threw a wrench into things. But man, Dustin's so good. It's so like anytime you can beat that guy, you've accomplished something. And it was just so much fun racing with Josh and Dustin. And I don't know what happened there with Josh. It looked like he got loose. I got into second place, and then it was kind of game on with Dustin and I. And I just threw it as hard as I could down into one, and it stuck. And I think Dustin pushed a little bit, and it just worked out. So, man, what a race!
I know it. It was a great race, man. That's the kind of races, the kind of finishes we like to see. You know, when it's, we thought you guys were maybe even going to take it 3 wide for the checkered flag, you know. I wouldn't have been surprised.
Yeah, that's the great thing about racing with Josh and Dustin is there's just a lot of mutual respect there. We've raced with each other for a couple of years now, and so we know what we can and can't do around each other. And I know Josh and Dustin aren't going to ever be the type of people that just send it down and wreck you to win. It's just it's a lot of respect there. So I'm man, I'm excited. It's my first one of the year.
Well, catch your breath, brother. Well,
Thanks.
I didn't look at the schedule here where you guys go to next week, but let me see here.
I should have wrecked them because they're going to dominate next week. I should have done it.
Yeah. Yeah. So what, you don't want me to cover either race next week, Josh, or what? No.
We'll be in touch. I'll see what happens, but we'll be in touch.
Okay. Okay. Well, we would do Monday, but not Tuesday. But let me know. All right.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Okay. All right. Well, how do you feel about Coda next week then, Cody? Cody. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not really a good road course racer, but I'll put in some laps this week, see where I'm at, and just hopefully get some stage points and move on to the next one.
All right. Well, this win will help close that gap a tiny bit on Dakota right now, or on Dustin, and hopefully you can keep marching forward on that, man. That's really good. Yeah, he got out there just a little bit away from you guys, and led a bunch of laps tonight. I think he might have come away with the most laps led tonight, but I don't know. So, but the win here should help you. He got loose at the very end there, coming out of 4. He had to save it, tapped the wall, and Josh got by him. So, well, congratulations, Cody, and good luck next week. Who you got to thank for this win tonight?
Yeah, just my teammates, KPR Motorsports, Dustin and Tyson. I appreciate those guys. They're 2 of my best friends. So I learned a lot from them just during the race and just racing with them in general. Thanks for Josh and everyone for putting on the league. You guys for broadcasting. Any of my friends watching, maybe Albert and Garrett, potentially Sarah, Andrew, Becca, Joe, all those guys. Appreciate them for tuning in if they did. And then, last but not least, got to thank the Lord.
All right, Cody. Well, congratulations again, brother. Keep digging, man, because you're starting to make some strides there. All right.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right. Dwayne, you got second?
Yes, sir. Josh Conover, man, that is without a doubt one of the closest and more exciting finishes I think we've seen in Atlanta in quite some time. You guys put on a heck of a show. You had the run there. It looks like you got a little loose. Just came up just a little bit short. But talk about your racing out there a little bit.
I'm upset. Next time, I'm just gonna door him. No, I've been chasing that tail for the past year and a half, and just to be able to keep up with him at this point was a win. And then I got to him, and I even said it at a race chat. I was like, I'm gonna end up wrecking myself trying to get by you, and almost did it. So almost kept my word on that one. But now, like I said, I've been chasing him trucks last year, and so far every race this year he's been just strong. That's all you can say. And just to keep up with him and even have a shot was a win. But it would have been nice to actually get that top step.
Yeah, well, you guys made it look really fun, really exciting out there, and congratulations on second. Now, you guys do head to Coda next week. Sounds like you might be needing to put a little practice in.
Well, like I said, if I go off of last year in the trucks, these two were the class of the field. I mean, I think Dustin was about a second and a half faster than the rest of the field. I think Cody was about a second. I think Cody had some trouble in the race, but Dustin, I'm pretty sure, led like every lap besides like guys staying out on stages and stuff like that. But uh, yeah, I'm gonna have to turn some extra laps this week to even be remotely competitive with them boys.
All right. Well, we look forward to next week, especially a road course. Some guys love it, some guys hate it. But either way, it's going to be really interesting for sure. Well, we'll let you get out of here. But who do you got to thank for second place tonight?
Well, you guys for the broadcast. This one should be a real good one to go back and watch with how good that finish was. I know I was on the edge of my seat driving. That was probably the most fun I've actually had in quite some time. That was just a blast. Uh, Cody, Dustin, kind of like going off what Reader said, we've run together for, like I said, a year and a half now, and I don't think we've ever had an issue. And if it was something minor and accidental. So kind of is a good thing in a way because you can run them hard, but it's a bad thing too because you can run them hard, and sometimes obviously we are online, so you lead yourself to net code and whatnot. But no, it's been fun running with these boys, and hopefully, obviously, we can keep them around for as long as we're running. And just everybody that ran. I mean, I think we only had the one caution, I think, and
Yeah.
green flag pit stops is always fun. That's obviously guys look for that in the league, so I'll keep recruiting, and hopefully we can get some more guys coming and keep putting on good shows.
All right. Well, it was definitely fun to watch. I know we were on the edge of our seats as well. Again, congratulations on second, and good luck next week.
Thank you, boys.
Rudy, you got third.
I do. Dustin Kleba, you got a copy?
I got you, Rudy.
Holy smokes, man. What happened there at the very end? Them guys, they snookered you a little bit, didn't they?
Oh man, yeah, third sucks, but that's why I love iRacing. It was a freaking blast.
Yep.
I got stuck there a little bit in traffic on the second to last run, so I tried to short pit everybody, and I was hoping that one lap wasn't gonna kill me, but Josh just did an amazing job catching up to me.
Yep.
Because I think when I came out of the pits, I had, maybe like a 1.8 2-second lead,
Yeah, something like
and
that. Yep.
yeah, he just drove it down, and it's not
Yep.
because I was saving. I was going hard from the beginning, trying to pull away from him, and he just did a great job of running a consistent line and keeping the tire wear under him and getting to me. But
And
honestly, I
Cody, too.
yeah, yeah, Cody did a great job too.
Yeah, right. He ran
Kinda,
both of you down. Dang.
yeah, he definitely capitalized with Josh and I going back and forth,
Yeah.
because we were just slipping and sliding all over the place by the time Josh was next to me, and he did a great job of just waiting for his moment and capitalizing. But I really got to thank Corey Wharton because I was stuck below him for about 8 laps, and that's when I really found out that you could pinch a guy pretty good on the bottom.
Yep.
So once Josh got to me, I knew if I could just give him the inside and hold that outside, I might be okay. And I did the same exact thing to Cody. I just told myself, just hold him to the bottom. And coming to the white, I just got a touch loose, Cody got a great run off of 4. He brought that all the way into 1, and that just, I mean, his run was so big that it just forced me to go just a half a car length deeper than what I needed to, and I just pushed in the center, and he was able to get on the gas a lot quicker than me, and he just drove away. And after that, I went into 3 knowing he was going to protect the top, so I just dove it into the bottom, and by then my tires were cooked, and I already knew I had lost. So it was just slipping and sliding from there. And I mean, after I hit the wall, I was just giggling like a schoolgirl just because it was so fun.
Yeah.
So racing with those guys, it was. I mean, third, like I said, it stinks, but that was a heck of a last 20 or so laps there at the end.
Oh yeah, that was great racing, man. We were talking about it. That would have been just an amazing finish for you 3 to go across the start finish line 3 wide.
Hey, I
wouldn't.
wasn't against it. I thought it could
Yep.
possibly happen.
I wouldn't have been
No, those guys.
surprised.
Yeah, those guys, like they both said, we've been racing each other for a while now,
Yeah.
and we all know each other's tendencies, and it's really remarkable how close we can race each other, and we
Yep.
haven't gotten into each other yet.
That's
Knock on
great.
wood.
That's great. Yeah, knock on wood. Well, you guys go to Coda next week. How concerned or happy are you about that?
Well, I'm actually on vacation next Tuesday, so I'm trying to
Oh.
decide on if I should tell them or not. So
Oh.
oh dang, Josh is still in here.
I think you just did.
Yeah, I just did. But yeah, I'll be sitting on the beach in Florida next Tuesday watching
Oh
the
darn.
stream. So
Oh
good luck
darn.
to all them guys.
A tough break. Well,
Yeah,
all
I
right.
know.
Well, you're still going to hold on to a pretty good point lead here. You might not have that big of a point lead when you come back, maybe the week after next. But well, who you got to thank for your third place, then, Dustin?
Yeah, just all my teammates, like Cody was saying, we all worked together, and he really kicked it tonight. He did a great job, and
Sure.
I really fed off of him a little bit tonight to try and keep my speed up. And thanks to all my family out there watching, and Josh for putting this on. I look forward to every single Tuesday night. I'm always excited for this. So thanks to all the hard work that goes into the league, and thanks to you guys for broadcasting. I know my family really appreciates all the hard work you guys do, and I do too.
All right. Well, Dustin, I think you come out of here leading the most laps tonight, too. So that might have probably pretty close to canceling out Dustin's win. I don't know. We'll see how the points shake out. Well, enjoy yourself next week down in Florida. I'm jealous, totally, 100%. But enjoy yourself. And congratulations tonight on third.
All right. Thanks, man. Have a good night.
All right. You too. All right. Let's run down through the final results here, Dwayne.
Okay.
All right, Cody Reeder coming home with the win. Boy, I was really messed up on some of these names. Cody and Dustin, I kept getting confused. Josh Conover coming home second, just barely inching by Dustin there. Coming out of turn 4, Dustin lost it, got into the wall. He'll finish in third. Matthew George fourth, Corey Wharton fifth. I'll tell you what, that top 5, they were pretty deadly here tonight, Dwayne.
Yes, they were.
Wow, it was amazing out there. John Cottle, he was our pole sitter. He comes in 6th tonight. Tyson Palmquist 7th. Ronnie Norman 8th. Chris Snyder 9th. And Todd Slauson finishes in 10th. Dwayne?
Jeffrey Mayers will bring it home 11th. Nick Galis in 12th. CJ Mason in 13th. Chad Ingle 14th. Dalton Tucker rebounds to pick up 2 spots from a late start in 15th. Blade Timmons will finish in 16th. And Joey Stats out early will round out the field in 17th position.
All right, again, congratulations to Cody Reeder for winning here tonight at Hotlanta. Because, man, what a win it was, too. Just an absolutely amazing finish to this race here tonight, Dwayne. This was great. Great racing.
Yes, sir. This one was a good one. I might even go back and watch it myself.
Heck yeah, man. All right, well, folks, thanks for watching tonight. And Dwayne, as always, thank you so much for helping out. Do appreciate that. And, folks, we'll catch you tomorrow night. Till then, stay safe and have a good night.
Good night, everybody.